Hello. So first of all, new background. I hope you guys will like this background. Okay, so before I talk about Element 87s, let's just talk about this for a sec. This. Okay, it's still kind of out of focus, so let me just. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, I'm gonna be talking about this, which is an event that I'll be doing in the next couple of videos. So yeah, I will be talking about this in the end of the video, so stay tuned. But for now, let's talk about these. So for the Element 87s, there are two first impressions. One is when I first saw the pic online, and one is when I got them in hand. So when the first time I saw them online, I was like, what the hell is this? This looks so cool, man. And that was my initial impression. But when I got this, my first impression was, what the hell are these? It's made from plastic? What? It feels so cheap. Like literally it feels so cheap, and with this kind of thin piece of plastic, my doubts of it not being damaged in the future would really be a stretch. So speaking of that, that's one of my main concerns about the Element 87s, which is durability. I mean, even though the plastic mesh is kind of reinforced, it's kind of like a very reinforced mesh, but for me it still seems like it's very easily torn if one were to accidentally like graze it on pavement or something like that. So yeah, I do have my doubts on its durability, stuff like that, and especially when you're talking about React. Luckily there are translucent parts of the outsole, but as you know, for the original Nike React to begin with, the soles are actually very easily worn out. But in terms of durability, I don't think I have anything to worry about because I only want to use this for casual wear. But durability wise, on the outsole at least, for the upper I still can't conclude anything. I would think that it would last quite long because this is only a casual shoe, it's only a lifestyle shoe, it's not meant for performance and stuff. And the reason that I bought this is because I just want to replace my UltraBOOST, which brings us on to the next question. Which shoe is better? The Element 87s using Nike's React foam, or the UltraBOOST using Boost? So yeah, which is better? First of all, if you ask me which shoe is better, I can't decide because both are very different shoes. But people often use these to compare each other because they're kind of like flagships, I guess. Each has its own pros and cons. We'll start with Element 87s first. So I've only got this for 2 days and I've walked in it in maybe about 6 to 7 hours, I guess. So the pros about this is that it's very soft. So my first impression on this shoe is that it is very comfortable. I mean, compared to the UltraBOOST, I remember when I first wore the UltraBOOST, it's still very stiff. I still need braking time. Whereas for this, I don't know if it actually needs braking time or not, but as it is out of the box, it is very comfortable. Like maybe just a little bit less comfy than the UltraBOOST, but then again, you need to know that I only got this shoe for only 2 days. So maybe the longer I wear, the more comfortable you'll get. I'm not really sure. So yeah, that's one of the pros that I will give it to the Element 87. And another thing is that for Nike's React cushioning, the Nike React cushioning is actually more stable compared to the UltraBOOST. It gives you more stability than the UltraBOOST, which I have no idea why, but yeah, that's it. But for me, I would think that those are the only two. And one more thing that I would say that, well, these look very good. They look futuristic. For me, I think it looks very modern. It's like a piece of art. I don't really have anything to say except I like its looks. So yeah, there's 3 pros about this shoe. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the iconic UltraBOOST. So yeah, for the UltraBOOST initially compared to the React. So yeah, for the UltraBOOST, I remember it being more stiff, but as time goes on and I break it in, I mean, it does feel comfortable over time, and right now it also is comfortable, but I just feel that I need a new shoe because this one's already like 3 years, I guess 3 years, 4 years, and I mean, I just need a new silhouette and stuff like that. So yeah, so one thing I would say about the UltraBOOST is that it is very comfortable. I think this one still wins the Nike React foam because I still haven't break that in. So for now, this will be the winner. I will put this as a pro. It's very comfortable. And the second thing, which I will be start talking about, the cons of this shoe. I already mentioned that this shoe is made out of like plastic, like plastic mesh, something like that. So yeah, for the UltraBOOST, they are using prime knit, which is very durable for some reason. Because initially when I got my pair, the only thing that I'm scared about is that what will happen if I like accidentally graze it and stuff like that. And to be honest, I have accidentally grazed my prime knit on stuff, and surprisingly, it still held up very good. So compared to the Element 87s, this one is actually more durable. And the next thing, speaking about durability, Adidas has been working with Continental to give you a very durable outsole, which mine is still lasting strong. It's still going strong after 3 or 4 years of wear. Okay, so basically that's all the pros, and now I'm gonna talk about the cons of the shoe. As I mentioned in the second pro, the Element 87s, the Nike React is actually more stable compared to Boost. I don't really know how to explain this, but basically when I wear this to go jogging or maybe just going on the treadmill, there are times when I accidentally spray my leg. I mean, I almost sprayed my leg. I don't really know how to say this, but you have heard of things like this, like the Boost is very unstable, stuff like that. So yeah, compared to the Element 87s, the UltraBOOST doesn't really have that structural support for me. And comparing these two, okay, I just noticed that the Element 87 is actually lighter. So yeah, for people who are very picky about the weight of the shoe, this shoe's lighter, so I guess that's a pro. So basically this concludes my quick comparison between these two shoes. And if you were to ask me like which shoe should you get, I mean this all totally depends on you. Like, which kind of shoe do you want? Do you want something that's very durable, that's very comfortable, even though I said it's very unstable, which is highly unlikely if you're just using it to go to the mall, stuff like that. And please know that the Adidas UltraBOOST was initially a performance shoe, so yeah, unlike the Element 87, which is a lifestyle shoe. So do you want something that's kind of like an all-rounder, that's more durable, even though the aesthetic is like slightly outdated compared to this, which honestly, this one actually looks nicer. For Nike React, it actually feels more stable, but then again, I do have doubts about its durability, stuff like that. And especially this plastic mesh, which I still am very skeptical about its durability. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thank you for watching, and let's talk about the next video for now. So I did say that I have something to say, and I was planning to make it more cinematic, but I am literally too busy to even do anything right now, so I'll just tell you guys right now. So basically, this event that I will put the photo here, it is an event where me and 3 other local brands will showcase all this stuff at that cafe, which all this stuff I'll be talking about in the next video. So yeah, stay tuned to that. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.